Hey everyone! How y'all doing today? Welcome back to Kraus by Felicia. Thank you for joining me today. If you are new to my channel or if this is your first time stopping by, welcome and thank you for stopping by. I'm Felicia and I absolutely love DIY projects. But even more, I love making these projects on a budget. No matter if you are a beginner crafter that is just getting comfortable with your glue gun or a well-seasoned crafter that doesn't mind pulling out a power tool every now and then this is a channel for you. I make everything on a budget and you won't be disappointed. I upload 2 videos a week. If you like what you see in these videos, I would love it if you click the subscribe button and give it a great big thumbs up. And don't forget about the $100 gift card to Hobby Lobby. For all the details and information, click on the link above or click on the link in the description box below. Alright YouTube crafters, grab your hot coffee or your sweet tea, hot glue gun and E6000 and let's get crafty.
So you're going to need 2 large Easter signs. I got these from Dollar Tree. I was really pleased with how big they are. 2 mason jar lids, and I got these from Walmart. 2 3/4 inch PVC elbows, and I picked these up at Home Depot. And you're going to need 1 24 inch PVC pipe, and I got that from Home Depot also. 2 46 inch tomato stakes, and I got that from Home Depot. The first thing that I did, I removed the feet and the bow off the signs. Then I took my sanding sponge and I just sanded around the areas that had the glue on it. I took my Waverly chalk paint in the color Truffle and I painted the front of the signs. I only did 1 coat, just enough to cover up the rabbit. I will be using the back of the signs for this project. I took my Sharpie marker and I marked 4 dots to where I was going to drill the holes at. I made sure the dots were even. I drilled out my holes in both pieces. I took my Waverly chalk paint in the color ink and I painted both pieces. Make sure that you use a matte finish and not a high gloss because we're replicating the cast iron pipe look. Using my wood filler, I covered up the holes in the sign that was left by the ribbon. I used my sanding sponge and I sanded over where I wood filled the holes. Just kind of smooth it out a little bit. Using my Waverly antique wax, I brushed it on the sign. Then I went back and I used a paper towel to wipe the excess off just to kind of blend it in a little bit. I took the tomato stakes and I cut 2 pieces at 24 inches. Next, I measured 4.5 inches and I cut 2 more pieces. I put a rubber band on each end to help hold everything tight. I glued in the 2 short pieces for the sides. Because of the strong bond, I used wood glue to glue the pieces together. After I glued everything together, I took my staple gun and stapled the corners, keeping everything nice and snug while the glue sets up. Now that the glue is all set up, I'm using my Waverly antique wax and I'm painting it on, then I'm going to wipe it off with a paper towel. I went around my frame with E6000, then I followed up behind it with my hot glue gun. I quickly attached the top of the shelf to my frame as fast as I could, trying to keep it straight before my glue set up. I applied a bead of E6000 across the back of my shelf. Then I just followed up behind it with my hot glue. I attached the back of my shelf, following up with my staple gun. Sorry guys, I was out of the frame, but I was trying to get my staples in as fast as I could before that hot glue set up. I cut 4 pieces of my PVC pipe, 2 pieces at 3 inches, and then 2 more pieces at 4 inches. Using one 3-inch, one 4-inch piece, and an elbow, I connected my pieces together. Next, I took my Waverly chalk paint and the color ink and painted each piece using 2 coats. I used E6000 and my hot glue gun and attached the mason jar lid to the bottom of the 3-inch piece. Then I attached the pipe to the shelving unit. You guessed it, using my E6000 and my hot glue gun. After I was done, I repeated the same process on the other side. I drew out a windmill blade on a piece of paper, and then I just cut it out to use as a template. I got this metal pail last summer from Dollar Tree. I'm going to use my EMT scissors that I got from Walmart. They are only $2.97. They work great for cutting thin metal. Well, actually, they work great on just about everything. Using my template that I made from the paper, I made 7 windmill blades. Then I cut them out using my EMT scissors. I took 4 toothpicks, cut them in half. Then I took my Waverly chalk paint in the color steel and just painted them. Once my toothpicks were dry, I hot glued a toothpick to each windmill blade. I cut a small circle out of the metal pail and I attached the windmill blades to the back using my hot glue gun. Using my stencil vinyl that I got from Amazon, I cut out the word home, minus the O, on my vinyl cutter. I used the font Times Roman Bold. I then applied the stencil to the back of the shelf. I used my Waverly chalk paint in the color Agave and just painted my stencil. I painted my stencil 2 times and then I let it dry, and then I just removed my stencil. Using my hot glue gun, I attached the windmill in the place of the O. I attached 2 sawtooth picture hangers to the back of the shelf to be able to hang it. I'm starting to really enjoy the industrial farmhouse look. I've been really wanting to add it into my farmhouse decor. I am really happy with the way this shelf turned out. Let me know in the comments below what you think of the industrial farmhouse look.